If you are a runner, I'm pretty sure that you have experienced periods where you struggle with motivation, and every run you go out on just feels terrible. I have been in one of these ruts myself the last months, and in this video I will talk about how I got out of it with one simple action. In general, I'm not a believer in quick fixes. Most real changes takes time, effort and consistency. But with that said, it's crazy how this simple little action that I did has turned all of my runs around. The last 8 months have probably been my worst period when it comes to training ever since I started training more seriously as a young kid. And part of it has been sort of out of my control since I've been sick a lot. After 3 years without one single day of sickness, I've been sick more often than I've been feeling well, basically, after our twins started going to daycare. But I don't want to blame my current bad shape and the training rut I was in completely on the fact that I've been sick a lot. Because there have been periods where I've been feeling well for a while, where I still haven't managed to do any productive training whatsoever. Although I still keep going out on those short runs every single day, more often than not, those short 20-minute runs have been just feeling terrible, to be honest, and I've been unmotivated to do anything more than that. Before I share the simple thing that I did to finally feel better in all of my runs, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Insta360 and their brand new camera, the GO. When I'm out running and filming, it has always been a struggle to find a camera that has great image quality, perfect stabilization, but still is small and lightweight enough to not hinder my running experience. And this camera does all of that, because look at this. This is the actual camera. You see how small this thing is? And this makes me super excited because I can't wait to bring this on my next running race to capture great footage without having a heavy camera slowing me down. And if you want to use it as more of a regular camera, it just snaps back into this action pod, and besides charging the camera and giving it even better battery life when it's in the action pod, you also have this flip out the touchscreen here where you can put in all of your preferred settings and also of course monitoring yourself while filming. The GO comes with a bunch of different accessories, so you basically can mount it wherever you would like to. And I think this one might be my favorite. You see this small little clip here that you can put on a cap, and then the camera attached to it via magnets. And just like that, you have a great head-mounted camera, but it still feels like you're just wearing a lightweight running cap. A huge thanks to Insta360 for supporting my channel and creating this awesome camera. If you want the GO to capture your upcoming adventures, there's a link in the description to this video. So how did I get out of this running rut of mine and was able to actually start enjoying training again? I will tell you, so perhaps you can do the same thing. But to explain it, I gotta show you something. Do you see that? 100,000 subscribers. That is just insane, and I'm so incredibly grateful to every single one of you for watching my videos, subscribing to my channel and supporting me in any way. Without you, this channel wouldn't be much. But this video is not my 100k subscriber special. I'm actually working on that one, and that video has to do with why I'm feeling better with my running right now. 1.5 years ago, I had 25,000 subscribers on this channel, and it had taken me countless hours working on videos and 6 years to get to that point. Back then, reaching 100,000 subscribers seemed extremely difficult and close to impossible, but the thought of it was super motivating, so I decided to set a goal to pass this milestone in the next year, and this motivated me to work harder than ever to create valuable and inspiring videos for you. And that hard work paid off. I didn't reach 100k that year, but now, half a year later, I managed to pass this crazy milestone. So what does all of this have to do with my running rut and how I instantly feel better in my runs? As I was getting closer to that 100k subscriber mark, I remembered that a couple of years ago, when I still thought it was going to be impossible for me to ever get 100,000 subscribers, I decided that if I ever reached that point, I will celebrate with running 1 meter for every single subscriber carrying the YouTube award. And that ends up being 100 kilometers. When I remember this, I thought that I have to do it. I think it's the only proper way to celebrate this on my channel. But I also realized that I'm for sure not in a shape right now to run 100 kilometers. So I set myself a goal to get in good enough shape to complete a 100 kilometer run without injuring myself and do the run when I receive my YouTube award. And immediately as I set this goal, something happened in my runs. Suddenly my legs went from feeling heavy and bad in every single run to feeling light and powerful. Because all of a sudden I had a goal, a reason to be out there and something to strive for. And that is how simple it can be sometimes to get out of a running rut. If you also want to feel better and more motivated in all of your runs, is it really as simple as just setting a goal? Well, not really, but almost. The first thing you gotta think of is to find a goal that really feels inspiring to you and triggers you to go out and put in the hard work. What this goal is, only you know, so don't listen to others or set a goal that is expected of you. If the goal doesn't come from yourself and isn't something you think would be really fun, cool and rewarding to do, it won't help you that much. And one thing I really don't think you should do is setting a realistic goal. That might sound a bit weird, but how do you really know what's realistic before you have put in the work to see where you might end up? The most inspiring goals, at least for me, tend to be the ones that are just outside of what I at the moment think is possible or realistic. I mean, if you already think that you can achieve the goal you set for yourself, what's even the point of putting in an extraordinary effort? But wait, what's the point of putting in all of that hard work and effort to achieve challenging goals in the first place? The harsh reality is that even if you achieve all of your dream goals, it will not make you forever happy. But what makes it worth it for me to strive and to keep challenging myself in different ways in whatever I do is just what this new 100 kilometer goal did for me. It made the daily work so much more fun and more meaningful. For example, did reaching my dream goal of 100,000 YouTube subscribers change me or my life in any way? Not really, but the hard work put in to get there did, and along the way I hope that I achieved a bigger goal of mine to inspire people to do good things, and I will not stop doing my absolute best to continue doing that. So thanks again for supporting what I'm doing here on my YouTube channel, and thanks Insta360 for sponsoring this video. If you want to check out the Go Free, there's a link in the description to this video. Train smart, have fun, and I will see you in the next video.